Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am going back to doing free reading giveaways for you guys. So for anybody who wants to comment giveaway down below in the comments, I will get you entered into my free reading giveaway. My rates did go back up. However, guys, you are in luck because I'm going to be doing some super good specials every month. This month I'm going to do 40 minutes for $40, which is like fantastic because you almost get an hour for pretty much less than half off. So that's phenomenal deal. So let me know if you guys are interested in doing that. And otherwise, I've been missing you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic first part of the 2021 year. I think everybody's pretty much, getting on the up and up with their energy, with their goals, with where everybody's trying to go, and how you're just feeling overall. I think everyone has kind of a refresher, type of vibe going on compared to last year. Being in Taurus season, and happy birthday to you, Taurus is out there. We're really going to be going over that energy, or we're working with that energy of determination and wanting to just really go towards those goals and use that determination, learn what we have from needing to be patient and kind of, understanding what is required from our behaviors, what's required of us to be able to maintain that energy and really bring in what we're trying to manifest into our life. Okay, so what all this means for you in Taurus season is that you have a beautiful opportunity to really refine what those goals look like, to slow things down, to center yourself, and to really get what you want in the best way possible. So that's kind of an overall of where we're at this month. And overall, other than that, let's take a look at your love situation, because that's where we're really putting all that energy into. I'm focusing on love. We're going to look at, the circumstances of the situation, how we can go about helping the situation and the circumstances and all that jazz. And overall, we'll also see how they feel about you, okay? So let's get into it. All right, you guys are so lucky because I just got a new deck in. It's the Moonology deck. And I am super, super stoked because I love this deck. And you're the first monthly that I get to use it on. So we're going to take a look and see how love is looking. All right, this first card is going to pretty much give me an idea of what's going on in the context of kind of the circumstances overall, okay? And then I have different decks that will break down even further, okay? So first of all, Leo, what is going on with your circumstances, the current situation going on between you and your person of interest? A new start is coming, all right? Adjustments are required and show the real you. So I feel like there is an opportunity for almost like this rejuvenation in the relationship, or a new start coming, as in a new relationship coming into your reality if you're not in one now. If you are in a relationship, I kind of see this as like you guys are going to the next level with things. You've got an opportunity to kind of have a refresher. Maybe you're going to do a little getaway, or perhaps you are going to have, one of those heart-to-hearts, because I do see with the adjustments required, that kind of does indicate that there is something that, needs to be spoken, or an understanding between the two of you, or something like that, okay? Now let's kind of break this down just a little bit more and see what are the external forces that are creating, any kind of chaos. Because, I can tell you all day all the lovely, beautiful things, but what we want to know is clarification on the shit we don't understand. So with that in mind, what is creating any internal, external, just chaos in general? How about that? Chaos in general. What's going on there? Okay. Trust. A new start is coming with regards to trust. So maybe something happened and there's going to be some kind of a validation and, some kind of comforting or, promise that, things are going to be better than they have been, basically, is what I'm seeing. Adjustments required, empowerment. Yeah, I think that there's just been a lack of giving to the relationship, as opposed to maybe the person you're interested in has really been all about themselves lately, and you really need a little bit of that attention as well, and it's affected that trust factor. So that's kind of what's being addressed here. If you haven't been in a relationship, I actually see a very solid type of person coming your way, someone who can provide you trust, someone who can empower you in all the right ways. I do want to pull one more for this last card, which, forgive me, I forgot. Oh, show the real you, yeah. And Lovers, sweet, very sweet. So very awesome opportunity. So in the next month, if you guys have this moment where you see a chance to build, to be better, to make it stronger, to meet somebody new, whatever it is that is resonating for you, I do see something really cool coming along. And that determined, steady, headstrong energy of Taurus would certainly indicate a solid development of some kind taking place this month. So I'm not surprised to see that. I do want to take a peek and just kind of see. So a lot of you are coming out of something, whether this is single or you're in a relationship. You're coming out of kind of this stagnancy and into something that just makes you just kind of take a deep breath, and enjoy the energy of what is happening now. I mean, if that makes any sense, okay? Ways to devote your energy into this situation. What's the best way to devote your energy to your person, to this situation? Give love. All right. So it could be that your person is thinking this way about you. So for a small group of you, it's vice versa. Definitely give some of that attention and that love to your person. Emotional healing and manifestation. The bottom of that previous deck was just guided to pull those. So you are in a very interesting position of kind of getting what you want, but you got to put your energy in the right area. Sometimes we just self-sabotage shit. We're just like, I just don't feel like I'm in the best element, and some months are better than others, but in this particular one for me, I would say that you're in a good position to manifest. So be careful with your thoughts, okay, and your actions and your intentions, because they are manifesting very quickly as the energy is the impression that I'm getting, I should say. Now, what do you need to stop working against here? What's the, if we were to boil it down to something as far as what it is that you're working against, say there's not much external chaos, but there's more, you're just kind of fighting the grain. It's a transformation. Yeah, so transformation, which has more to do with you, and it's moving through that illusion of awareness and into something, moving into awareness. So moving out of that, maybe those subconscious types of thoughts and behaviors and actions, and into something more conscious, more thoughtful, more transformative, into something positive. Okay? Pretty straightforward. Now, how can you achieve stability at this point? Whoever's been the killjoy in the situation's got to lighten things up a bit. Come to terms with whatever is going on, and then apply the appropriate energy to the relationship. Of course, some things are happening to where it's really tough to see where the root cause of anxieties or emotions lie. But when it comes to the love, I don't think the love in the relationship is really the issue. I think it's kind of outside circumstances, even personal circumstances, those emotional moments where we're just kind of like, oh, this is just, I'm not feeling it, and I think, Leo, you're a little bit less in your element this month for whatever reason, and I think it's a very earthy type of an energy. Sometimes when you're really feeling like you want to just get that spurt of, spring energy, and you want to get things going, sometimes our bodies and our minds and our spirits kind of slow us down to kind of take that break. So I think you're feeling more of that slow down, which it is. It's more of a steady determination, and you're ready to just make it happen. And that can be a little bit difficult to manage, for sure. The best way to achieve, stability in this particular month here is to gain as much control as you can with your desires, and then kind of plan out the rest. It doesn't all have to happen at once. You don't have to have everything happen, in a certain period of time. Just let it kind of develop naturally, all right? So, grounding yourself, letting things flow, just kind of being in your element and reaping the rewards and feeling that peace of having, you know, of whatever it is you have at the moment. Potential to flourish. As long as you're not conflicted in all of those areas, mind, soul, body, you are going to be in a good position. But if you're conflicted in any way, it's going to be very difficult, and I think it's going to be harder on other people, where you're just trying to get, you know, gain control, individuality, autonomy of what you want to do. It might come off to others as though you're kind of like fighting the grain for no reason. So I think the more you can build that trust, even if it's just what empowers you, what kind of builds you, you know, what makes you who you are, the more the merrier as far as what your partner can get from you, and that is going to create a lot more stability, understanding, that those conscious decisions, and doing it together as opposed to individually. Overall, this is more, this reading does ring true more to like someone in a relationship than out of a relationship, but either way, there's important messages regardless. So if you have any concerns about your personal situation and you want to take a look at them, let me know. All the information on how to book a reading is down below, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Much love. Have a great month.